Hello, students. Welcome back to our second video in the reading strategy series. This week, we are going to focus on context clues. So, let's get started. By the end of this video, you will understand what context clues are and how to use them to find out the meaning of new words or difficult words. So, what are context clues? Context clues are basically the hints given in the words and sentences around that new word, that unfamiliar word or difficult word. Okay, these are words or sentences around a new word that helps you guess the meaning of the new word. Instead of looking up every new word in the dictionary, you can use these clues to understand what it means. Let's see it with the help of an example. For example, if you read, "The gigantic elephant walked through the forest," you might not know what gigantic means, but you can guess from the context that it means big because elephants are normally big. Now, why are context clues important? They are important because they help you understand new words while you are reading without needing to stop and check a dictionary. This makes reading faster and more enjoyable. They are also helpful to you in exam where you are not allowed to use a dictionary to check the meaning. So every time you cannot look for the meaning of a new word in the dictionary. So that time you can make use of context clues to understand the new word. Now, let's see an example. Imagine you are reading a story and you come across a word you don't know. So, instead of stopping and looking into the dictionary for the meaning, you can look at the words or sentences around that new word to guess its meaning. Now, let's see how to use context clues, how you can look for the clues in your text. There are four ways of doing it. I'll explain to you each one by one. The first one is to look for definitions. If you find a new word in the text, try to look for its definition. Sometimes the meaning of the word is directly explained in the sentence. So you need to look for the word means and is. If you find these words and read the words or sentence after it, you will find the definition. Let's look at an example. A habitat is. See, you here you have the word is. So you don't know the meaning of the word habitat. So you look for the word is or means. So is here. After that, what is given? The natural home of an animal. So what is habitat? It is the home for animals. The definition is given right after the word in the sentence. It is explained clearly right in the sentence. So, looking for the definition in the sentence can help you understand the meaning of a new word. That is the first strategy. The second one is to look for examples. Sometimes examples in the sentence helps explain the meaning of the word. Large animals like elephants and giraffes live in Africa. Now, you don't know the meaning of the word large. You can guess that large means big because the examples given here are big animals. Elephant is a big animal. Giraffe is a big animal. So, if you read the word large animals like, the example is elephants and giraffes. So, the example here is helping you understand the meaning of the new word, which is large in this case, in this example. Now, another way is to look for synonyms or antonyms. Synonyms means similar words, and antonym means opposites. So look for the words that have similar or opposite meaning in the sentence. Let's see an example here. The food was delicious, not terrible, like last time. You all know the meaning of delicious. So here, the other word is the opposite of delicious. So if delicious means good, terrible means bad. So the food was delicious, not terrible like the last time. So here the delicious is the opposite of terrible. So sometimes the difficult word will be the opposite of another word in the sentence. So you need to look for it. Another way is to look for the general meaning of the sentence. If there aren't any clear clues, think about the overall meaning of the sentence or the paragraph. How? The boy was famished after not eating all day. Now, here the new word is famished, and you don't know the meaning of it. There is no definition given here. Is means is missing here. There are no examples like and all, and there are no other clues. The only thing is there is a sentence. Now, you need to read the whole sentence and understand. What does it says? The boy was famished after not eating all day. So he did not eat, not eating and famished. What happened when you don't eat for the whole day? So even if you don't know the meaning, you can guess that it means very hungry because the sentence says about not eating all day. So sometimes you need to read the whole sentence and try to guess the meaning. So these are a few ways on how to use context clues. Now let's move on to a practice. I'll give you a task here, a short one. You need to use context clues to guess the meaning of the word in bold. So here is a sentence. After running the race, she was completely exhausted. So look for the clues here. Do you have the meaning, definition of exhausted? Is or means is here? No. Do you have the synonym or antonym, same word or the opposite here? No. Do you have any example here? No. So you have to read the sentence as a whole and try to guess the meaning. After running, what will happen after running? When a person run the race, participate in the race, what will happen? Exhausted. You can guess the meaning. So I'll give you the options here. You can guess what is the meaning. Full of energy, very tired, or excited. What will happen when you run for a long time, when you participate in a race? You will be full of energy, or you will be very tired, or you'll be excited. What's your answer? If it is very tired, then your guess is right. So that's how you use the sentence as a whole to guess the meaning of the words. Okay. Now, let's move on to some tips on using context clues. So, there are three tips which you need to follow when you are using context clues. I'll explain each one by one. The first tip is pay attention to the whole sentence. Always look at the entire sentence and not just the new word, because the word is already unfamiliar, new, difficult for you. So don't just only look at the word but look at the entire sentence, and this will help you in understanding the meaning. The second tip is look for clues. Check if any is, means, like, but is given. Is and means is given means the definition will be given right after the word. Like is written when there are examples for that word, and but is written when there is an opposite for the word. So look for these clues. If you find them, read after it and you will get the answer. If you don't find such words, read the whole sentence to understand the meaning. And finally, practice. Practice is the key. The more you practice, the better you will get at guessing the meanings of new words. The more you read, you will come across new words. You try to guess them, and this will this practice will make you perfect in reading and guessing the meaning of unfamiliar or difficult words. Okay? Now let's move on to see what we have learned today. Today, we learned that context clues are hints in the text which will help you to understand the meaning of new words and how you can find them by looking for definition, example, synonyms, antonyms, and the general meaning of the sentence. And what's next? In our next class, we will play some games to practice using context clues. And we'll see how fast you can guess the meanings of new words. So, see you in class where we'll test the context clue skills with exciting challenges. Bye bye. Take care.